every decision with it, like the decision itself can be seen in the time and space that it was made based on the options that were available or what was presented could potentially be the right one in that time and space.
Yes.
Right? However, as you grow and your awareness grows and you realize that there's more, then now there's more options.
Yes.
So now instead of having 3 options at the time, now you got 5. Right? And 2 of those new options may be a little bit more enticing than the one that you chose.
Yes.
You know, or you may say, nope, the one that I chose is like legitimately the one that I want. And that happens at every step of the way as we grow. Like as your awareness grows, you become more aware of there's more opportunities.
Yes.
There's more than what I originally thought. Again, so we're putting more time, we're putting more emphasis on the growth, the personal growth and cultivation. How do we start? I said, my awareness is obtuse.
Yes.
I know that there's a lot of opportunities. I can move in so many different directions. If I want to stay in this profession, and if I stayed in this profession, but I also know the challenges the specific challenges that are going to come with that. If I can move over here, right? But I know challenges are going to come with that.
Yes.
Where I'm currently situated, when the challenges come, how many times, like, you know, I deal with people sometimes that are ungrateful for the work and the service that I do for them. I deal with people that, it doesn't happen often, but after you take them from one state to here and they kind of find the light, you know, they turn back and criticize. We've seen that, you know, criticize me, or they're just like, all right, thank you, boom, and then they disappear. Maybe they get to a certain stage of their development. We took the training wheels off. They're riding on their own. They fall. Right. And then it becomes almost like, well, who's the one that put me on the bike? You know, and you took the training wheels off and I fell, you know. Yes. If you choose to ride a bike, at some point you're going to fall off of it. I don't care how experienced you are. At some point, the chances are you're going to fall off of it. Right. Like, so, but they don't anticipate that. So they look back and say, well, you know, and so, but I constantly remind myself.
Yes.
I chose this path.
Yes.
I chose to do what I'm currently doing.
Yes.
In service of the people that I'm servicing. So when certain things happen, now I do vocalize and I do attempt to, and I do successfully set certain boundaries, right? But I understand that the human nature of people who are in the process of working on themselves and on their own specific journeys in life is going to reflect back on me in some of the ways that I typically don't like.
Yes.
But I have to deal with it, right? And it's not going to deter me to throw my hands up and say, stop. It's not going to deter me to say, well, I'm not participating in life anymore. And it never once did it deter me to go isolate myself and say, you know what? Just when, if anything, when things happen, the exact opposite. I said, you know, I don't like this energy over here, but I'm going to go over here to this group where I'm going to get hugs. I'm going to get laughter. I'm going to just get this acceptance and this constructive energy. And that's where I'm going to go. Like immediately as I start to feel a certain way, I seek out and search for the people that I know are going to, you know, give me the type of energy that, and exchange with me the type of energy that I'm looking for, right? To help cultivate. So, but again, I chose, and then I chose where I'm at, and I choose every day. I wake up or I go to sleep choosing exactly where I'm going. Now, because I made that choice, a lot of great things happen for me, right? I got a list of accolades,
a lot,
right? But as my life rearranged itself, and I'm now moving in this direction, the things that don't fit this paradigm, including people, start to move away, right?
Yes.
And they start to express themselves. Some express themselves towards me extremely negative, but I understand in my growth and development, I understand that this is happening because I made choices to move in this particular direction. And this person, this thing, this environment, this job doesn't quite fit this narrative. It doesn't fit the context of this paradigm. So these things that no longer fit are going to repel, and in the repelling, it's going, it's going to express itself towards you in a manner, in a context that you're not going to find pleasurable, right? But it's a normal and natural part of the process, right?
Yes.
Of becoming in the direction that you're going. And don't forget, right? Like, this is me telling you are an active participant. You chose this. You know you chose it. Go look in your journal.
Yes.
You wrote it.
Yes.
You wrote, I want this. So when you say, I want this, you no longer can have these things, right? So you have to let them go. And in letting things go, or in moving away from people and things, sometimes they don't want that, right? Like it's not always going to be a pleasant goodbye. Not all goodbyes are pleasant. Not all breakups are pleasant. Like, oh, hey, it's been real, right? Like, see you when I see you. I love you from a distance. No, sometimes some people, some things take it real personal, and they do some really personal things towards you, because of that. But again, it's a part. Can never forget. This is a part of the process, right? And you're an active participant, and this is occurring because you chose this.
Yes. This is so beautiful, right? Because when you look at life this way, right, in this perspective, like literally today, I was like, man, I love this journey, right? You just find more appreciation and more love for the process or for the choice you make, because you're like, okay, I constantly I am fully aware of the deal I made. This is it right here, right? And whatever comes with it, it is all part of the process. Like, all right, thank you very much for sticking to the end and watching this. Just go ahead and do me a quick favor. Click on the subscribe button right now.